Alright, if you're following along with the sheet music, which you should be, we are now on page 2, just about. Okay, cool. So we moved back to the D flat. And the thing we're doing differently here is it's the instrumental section of the song, so we're going to be playing the melody, or at least a variation of it, in our right hand, like. Okay, so let's just go over that separate from the left hand. Just really need to focus on the notes that we're playing. So it goes F, A flat, and then, ooh, I like to play this chord, D flat major 7. So you have a D flat, F, C, 1 and 2, and then just move your pinky up to that D flat. So the basic melody is. Sounds familiar? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay? So you're moving down to a G flat. So you got your G flat, your B flat. Leave out the D flat and then just play that high G flat again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. John Legend plays this kind of cool piano bit. So that's G flat, first inversion, down to a D flat, so you got your F, A flat, D flat. And that's moving up to basically a B suspended second, which is a G flat, B, D flat, and an E flat. Alright. All together, nice and slowly. Let's play it. Okay. Then we do it again. Now, I didn't show you that yet, but we're going to start on a D flat. And 2. And this time, instead of going to our G flat, we instead go to an E flat minor. 1 and 2 and, okay? 1 and 2 and, so that's a G flat, B flat, and an E flat. 1 and 2 and then on the 3, now we go to the G flat. 3 and 4 and, on the 4 end you're just moving your pinky to play the F. So it turns the G flat into a G flat major 7. So all together, this part sounds like this. Sounds pretty cool. Alright, so adding in the left hand, it's basically just doing a bunch of rocking, so you don't need to worry too much about it. It goes like this. Just keep playing that D flat. 1 and 2 and this is finally where you move your left hand. 3 and 4 and, so G flat, F. Okay. It's the same B flat minor that we played earlier in the song, earlier in this verse. 1 and 2 and. So on the 3 and 4 and, we're playing G flat, E flat, F, G flat, up to the A flat on the 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And when you get to that A flat, we're on the 1. 1 and 2 and. You play an F octave in your left hand. 1 and 2 and. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. Okay? 1 and 2 and. So on that and, you come in, D flat octave in the left hand, D flat in the right hand, first inversion. Just move your pinky and the octave down to the C to make it an F minor with a C in the bass. And then play it again. So you're moving to a G flat, second inversion, the B flat in the bass. And then finally we move back up to that A flat suspended fourth. Okay, so that part altogether sounds like. And we lead back into the ever just the same. So you play the melody. D flat, E flat, F, G flat. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2. So 1 and 2. All you do is move up to the right hand and play this. Okay, so that's F, E flat, D flat, C. Then move your left hand up to the B flat octave. And you're playing B flat, second inversion in your right hand. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, same rocking pattern as always. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and I don't know if you remember, but early in the song, right after that, we go to a B. And instead of going, all you do, you hit that B chord, 1 and then starting on the 2, you use your index finger to add in that D flat. So then it's a B, D flat, and then an E flat. Play this pattern. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay? So. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That's kind of to imitate the string section. Immediately after that, you're going to play this. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So in your right hand, that's an E flat, E to the G flat. In your left hand, it's an A flat to the E to the D flat. Put it together nice and slowly. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and. Don't finish 3 and 4. It's just 2 beats, and then you move back to the 1. Okay? So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Okay? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and. So now we've moved into a completely different key. Right now we are in F sharp major. So in your left hand you have your F sharp and C sharp. Right hand you have the F sharp chord. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So instead of playing an octave like you would have earlier, you're just playing the first and the fifth. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, and then maintaining that maintaining the F sharp and the C sharp in your left hand. So then you move it to a B suspended second. So you have your F sharp, your B, your C sharp, and a D sharp. 1 and 2. And then you play this lick. Okay? One and 2 and. So then you have 3 and 4 and. You play 3 and 4 and. A sharp, C sharp, E sharp or F, and then to the F sharp, 2 and then you move up to a G sharp minor, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So all together it sounds like this. F sharp. Bring your left hand down to an A sharp. And then in your right hand you have an A sharp minor. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so 1 and 2 and. 2 beats. You have B, F sharp, C sharp, E sharp, or F. 1 and 2 and. So on 3 and 4 and, all you do is move that C sharp up to a D natural. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and now we go to a D sharp minor. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. In your right hand you play D sharp, add in a C sharp, and to a B. Okay? So second inversion, you have A sharp, D sharp, F sharp. And you just move in, you just add in that C sharp. And then to the B. Alright, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay? And now we move to a C sharp suspended fourth. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so 1 and 2 and 3 and. You have your C sharp, and then you have an F sharp, G sharp, and a C sharp in your right hand. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. On the 4 and, just move your thumb down to that F slash E sharp. Great, so now we go to the last key of the song, which is an E flat major. So, left hand you have an E flat, right hand, first inversion of E flat, G, B flat, E flat, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, 1 and 2 and G, B flat, D, E flat. Now you move to an A flat while keeping the E flat octave in your left hand. 1 and 2. Okay, so that's E flat, D, B flat, A flat. And we move back to our E flat chord. So far it sounds like this. So you just play that rhythm on the E flat for 4 beats. And then we move to the B flat minor. Alright, so 2 beats on the B flat minor. You have B flat and F in your left hand. Right hand you have B flat, D flat, and F. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So on the 3 and 4 and, you just move your thumb up to that G. And then you're changing the B flat a bit. You move your middle finger down to an E, and then you move your pinky down to a G natural. Okay? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and. Okay, so far we have this. show you what we're going to play. You got an A flat, first inversion, 1 and 2 and all we're doing is moving that A flat down to the G in both hands. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and so we're moving down to an F minor 7. So you have an F and a C in your left hand, an F, an A flat, a C, and an E flat in your right hand. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and so on the 3 and 4 end, play this nifty little chord. A B flat suspended second add 4. But honestly, I wouldn't worry about it too much. So it's a B flat in your left hand, and then you have an F, a B flat, a C, and an E flat in your right hand. Before ending on the E flat again. So, all together. Alright, so I'll play the whole section as we have it. Okay, so we go back to the E flat and then we play it like this. Okay, so we're kind of looping around, and I'll show you exactly what we do. So we're on the E flat, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so 1 and 2 and octaves in our right hand, G, A flat, F, G, E flat. 1 and as you're playing the F, you move down to the D in your left hand. And you just play a single D note down here. And we move down to that C minor chord. So you're playing a C octave in your left hand, C minor second inversion in your right hand, G, C, E flat. Okay, then you move from the C minor. You just move down, and then you include the B flat. Okay? Okay? Then we do it again. We return to the E flat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. And you play this. Okay, that's A flat, it's B flat, A flat to the F. Turn to the E flat again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and we move to our B flat minor again. 1 and 2 and 3 and so 1 and 2. B flat C, and then play D flat and a D in both hands. Okay, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and back to the E flat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then you accent it on your left hand. So that part all together is. Final part sounds like this. Alright, So we're on the E flat, 1 and 2 and 3 and. So on 4 and, coming in with D, E flat, F, G, E flat, D, E flat, F, D, D, D flat, out of the D flat, then you play an F minor 7, kind of roll into it, 1 and 2 and then Beauty and the Beast. It's like this. So with the G, B flat, alright, you got an A flat and a C, F and an A flat, G and a B flat, and then end on an E flat and a G. And the final arpeggio goes like this. G, B flat, D, E flat, F, G, B flat, and then roll from the F to the G. Alright, and then incorporating the left hand's really easy. So, when you hit the F, start with an A octave in your left hand. And you're just descending. Okay? So you descended from A flat, G, when you hit the D in your right hand, you actually move down to a C in your left hand. Sounds kind of funky, but that's what it is. D flat, into the F minor 7. You got an F and a C in your left hand. And we're done. Note that we end on an E flat. Whew! That song was freaking incredibly hard, guys.